Up with Ryan Luza and our in-pit reporter James Pike.
So I ran the snowball a couple months ago, but it was still a one-time thing that not a lot of people get to do, and I never traded it, but it was really cool to race against Thorne, Majeski, all those guys. You don't get tougher competition than that unless you're actually at the cup level of NASCAR, so really neat to do that and have that opportunity.
Let's dig into New Smyrna a little bit and talk about your World Series, because you did have some success. I saw a good chunk of it on social media. So what was it like to go to Victory Lane at one of the bigger short track events of the year, and at a track that also conveniently is available on the surface as well? Did you use the New Smyrna and the Sims to help prepare for getting to Victory Lane?
I didn't get on too much. It was a last minute deal. I got the call on Tuesday and I had to get my flight out for Wednesday night. So it was a really last minute deal. I never thought I'd run Speed Weeks just because of the cost of it, but we got a really good deal. So I have to thank everyone at Jet Motorsports for that opportunity, as well as AMS Roofing and Nuvo Elevator for helping make it happen. It's a tiring week. We're there for 9 days and you're out past midnight probably every night, and at the track, leaving the hotel before 8. So really fun week, very tiring, but really cool to be able to get to do these once in a, I wouldn't say once in a lifetime, but cool to get to do these big events, like the Derby and Speed Weeks. So hopefully we can continue making these big events happen.
How has running in the sim and being so successful on iRacing helped you gain notoriety in the real life bits? Have there been people that have come up to you and talked about your Coke Series exploits when you're racing in the garages at New Smyrna and Five Flags and places like that? Or does it help market yourself to some of these teams to try and get real world opportunities?
I think so. I mean, every single time I make it to the racetrack, I always have at least a couple of people come and talk to me about it. And as much as I hate to say it, I think I'm more known for iRacing stuff than I am in the real life stuff, just because I haven't got to race that much. But it's cool because it's a different angle to have to be known. You know what I mean? Because that's what's important, is people recognizing your name, and that's what brings sponsors. So it's definitely helped a lot, but I probably would prefer being more well known for real life stuff. So we'll see if we can make that happen.
I know that you've spent a lot of time in the sim, a lot of time racing there and places elsewhere. What's that sort of symbiotic relationship like? How does running in the sim prepare you for running in the real world, and how does running in the real world help you out in the sim?
See, I don't really know the answer to that, but I know that it has to help because, compared to all these guys that I'm racing with, I race a fraction of the amount they do, but I get to come on and I race whenever I want, right? So I'm a firm believer that that's always helped me. Last year I raced 3 times in the entire year, and everyone else races 30, 40 times, you know what I mean? They're racing every weekend. So I'm a firm believer that's what lets me be able to show up after not being in a car for a year or two, and just come up there and be competitive and go out and win races.
We are farmers.
Great stuff from Ryan and James there, and you can see Ryan. This is a live look at practice going on right now. Beautiful. Looks like a matte black paint scheme there, kind of old school. I got to give him credit. I mean, what a racer. We saw the back of his house or wherever he was. I don't think he unpacked a thing, but he unpacked his sim equipment because he wanted to be on racing. So he's dedicated to this, guys.
No, that's all that matters, right?